This is like a super weird angle and whatnot, but I am starting our ovulation series. So this is going to be our ovulation series for round 1 of Clomid. So today is my last day of Clomid, and my doctor told me to start taking ovulation tests from the last day of Clomid all the way up until, yeah, like hopefully falling pregnant. Ovulation test until you get that peak one. Take it for like 2 or 3 days after that. Make sure that your peak is over and it drops back down, and then wait 2 weeks and pregnancy test. So I'm super excited about doing this. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the first one. I'm using the Easy at Home ovulation test. This is gonna be what I'm gonna be using the entire time. I only have a couple left, but I did order more and they're on their way here. So you have to take the strip out after 5 seconds and lay the strip flat, wait for 3 minutes. So I'm gonna do that. I'll set a timer for 3 minutes and I'll be back in 3 minutes. Okay, it's been 3 minutes and it's negative, obviously. I didn't assume anything else other than that, but I will show you guys. So I'm gonna be using the Pre-Mom app, and I will screen record it and insert it right here so you guys can see how I input it into all of. Okay, so you're gonna go to the Pre-Mom app, which is this purple app right here. You just click on it and it will open up to like the normal home screen, which you guys see right now. And we're gonna go down to tests. We're gonna say add a new test, take photo manually. You guys are gonna be able to see. And we're going to take a picture. Make sure you guys take it the same background everywhere you go. I'm gonna go ahead and take it up here so it looks and it's in the best lighting. So I inputted it on the Easy at Home ovulation test. Now I want to go to the Pre-Mom app, which or the Pre-Mom, which is right next to the Easy at Home in the top left hand corner. And we're gonna add test results here. Actually, I'm gonna delete these because obviously I only recorded twice. And my doctor said to use this one as well. So add a test result, take photo, take the picture. So I tried to do the same background on all the pictures, which is my countertop. It's also in the best lighting, and it will tell you if it's a bad reading. Mine does too, and it will just tell you to retake it, that it got a 0 reading, and obviously it's not 0, so retake it, and it should be simple like that. Okay, so it says 7.5 low, so that's all I'm gonna do on this app. I am gonna be keeping all my tests. I'm gonna write with a Sharpie on there what day it is and the time, which is 1 o'clock. So I'm gonna set an alarm on my phone for 1 p.m. every single day to do this. And yeah, so this is day 1, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. for day 2. I should also mention that I am on cycle day, hold on, I'm on cycle day, I think I'm on cycle day 7, if I'm correct. Cycle day 7, so 7 first. So I will see you guys in a couple days. I will see you guys like tomorrow at 1 p.m, not in a couple days. Morning or afternoon, should I say. So today is cycle day, oh my gosh, today is cycle day what? I think 8. I should have this all like prepared. Cycle day 8. So today my temperature was 97.6, so it finally went back down from being on Clomid. So yesterday was my last day on Clomid, so I'm going to show you guys that real quick. I showed you guys yesterday, but it was very high the last couple days, so it kind of had me concerned that maybe I was getting a fever, but it's down a lot today, so it's definitely the Clomid. We'll see how it looks tomorrow. And yeah, so I'm gonna be taping on, I'm gonna write in a notebook this time, because so cycle day 7, and I'm gonna tape this OPK onto it. Okay, well, that's never happening again. I'm gonna wait 2 more minutes because the timer never went off. Like, what the heck? Guys, that shit's almost positive. I kid you not. Please focus on this. It's not quite there, but holy, that's like almost positive. So it says that it's high. You guys see that? It's cycle day 7. I mean 8. I'm like freaking out right now. Like, guys, I can't believe it. It's almost invalid. Like, it's been probably like 7 or 8 minutes, but So I was not talking in this video particular. This was cycle day 10. Cycle day 9 I did not film, but it was negative, and I also wanted to mention that the day before that you guys just saw was a false positive, and I talk about that a little bit in the next clip with the next day. The reason why I was not speaking in this video is just because I was having a really rough day with finding out that it was a false positive. Make sure to do your research on Clomid. I learned that you should not be taking Clomid until 2 or 3 days after your last pill, and I was not told that. So make sure you guys do your research and plan accordingly. Good afternoon, guys. So I haven't filmed an update on filming my ovulation test. My brain's not thinking today. So I'm going to show you guys the last 2 days in the app. I ended up deleting the one that was a false positive, which I need to talk to you guys about. So I'm pretty sure the last video you saw of me talking, when I got a positive, I'm thinking that was a false positive, just because the temperature chart doesn't match with it being a real positive. And there are some studies that show that Clomid can cause false positives until at least cycle day 10. So I went ahead and deleted that out of my app because it was saying that I ovulated on that day, and I don't think I did. So it goes to, well, I didn't delete it. I just like marked it as not there, but in one of the ones I did delete it. So 7, 8, 9, 10, you guys can see that progress there. And then here's the one where I deleted it, because this is the one that I could not figure out how to change it so it's not positive. So I just deleted it, and that was cycle day 8. So today's cycle day 12. So has it been 2 days or 3 days since I last filmed? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna take the test now so that it will do its thing while I'm talking. I'm going to show you guys my temperature chart as well, because that's something that I knew when I got that positive, that it wasn't a true positive, because my temperature dipped a little bit, but I think it just like dipped without ovulating, if that makes sense. Like coming off the Clomid caused my temperature to change again. So here is what it looks like so far. This was the dip that I thought I saw, but as you can tell, it went right back down. So I'm not thinking that that is a result of an ovulation test. So that just goes to show you that you can get positive ovulation tests and not ovulate. So if you're banking your money on just taking ovulation tests, I would suggest maybe trying to do something different, like basal body temperature, because you never know. So all right, so we're gonna look at it. It's negative. Hope you guys can tell. Come on, focus. All right, so there you can tell it's very negative. Not positive yet. So I'm gonna take a picture in this app, which is the Glow app, which is still low. It's saying it's low. So go ahead and put that on there as cycle day 12. And my temperature was 97.7 this morning. So, but we're staying hopeful that it will work. So I want to show you guys this real quick. This is what I have so far, which I will go over all this and use this as a like indicator for whenever I do like a cycle overview. So this was the false positive that I thought I got, which you guys can tell it's kind of not positive, but it is darker than a lot of them. You guys can't really tell because of the lighting, but those are some of the ones that I have now. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this part of the video for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow around the same time, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. ish. So today's like, it's 1:15, so right on time. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good afternoon, guys. So today's cycle day 13. Let me go get my phone real quick. Okay, I was gonna do it like vlog style, but it's just so much easier to have my hands free and like to be on a tripod. So like I said, today is cycle day 13, and I know the last couple of days I've been in a really bad funk, so I haven't been recording, but I haven't gotten a positive ovulation test. So here's what it looks like so far. This was yesterday in the morning, and this was yesterday at night. So I was taking at 1 and 5:30, and then you can see that this one right here, I thought maybe was a false positive, but now looking at it, it doesn't look like a false positive. It actually looks negative, I guess. But yeah, we have not gotten a positive yet. I did have a slight dip in my temperature this morning, which I will show you, but I don't know. I'm hopeful and I'm praying that that you know, if I could talk, get it out, that this is the day. You guys can tell right here it dipped the lowest it's been this whole cycle. So I'm praying. I have a really nervous stomach that it will come back positive either tonight or today. It'll be coming back really strong, or this afternoon at 5:30. I may even debate testing at 1, 5:30, and maybe at 9:30ish, just so I don't miss it. And it's not that I really want an OPK to tell me if I ovulated, but I just want to know if my ovulation is strong enough for an OPK to pick up, because if my ovulation isn't strong enough for an OPK to pick up, it's not strong enough for it to become a viable pregnancy. So let me go ahead and do this. I always forget to do this. I should do this before I start videoing so that if 3 minutes in, you know, we can check it. But you can tell right here that it was very, very, very strong, and then it starts to weaken up. I just don't know. Like, I taped that false positive one so bad, but on camera it doesn't look like, on camera it doesn't look like a false positive, but in person it does. And I think whenever, if I insert the clip from when I originally took it, it looks positive on camera. And I know you're supposed to be more reliable on what they look like in the moment, and that's why I take pictures on my app. But I just don't know. Please. I just want this to work so bad. I'm so nervous to look. It's negative. Like, sometimes I wish I would just give it like 1 more minute. So it's negative. Gives me anxiety. So I feel like it's coming. Honestly, I just have a gut feeling it's gonna come either today or tomorrow. But like I said, like, it's just very nerve-wracking. Like, I don't know what to think of it. I don't know what to say of it. I just am so confused and conflicted as to what to feel and to think and to a bunch of things. So it's like hard. Like, it's hard. This is hard. This is a hard journey. And it's really hard to not become obsessive over it, if you know what I mean. Like, it's really hard to not think of all the possible outcomes and to think that, you know, this might not work, and to think that they could fail and you never get pregnant and you never have kids, and like, that's a scary thought. It's really scary. Like, how much harder can it get? I'll see you guys at 5. So it's 5:30. I set a timer for 5:30. And I've actually been filming a TikTok all day. Like, that's crazy to say, because like, TikToks I feel like shouldn't take that long to make, but this one's taken me like 4 hours, almost 5 hours to make. I started at like 1:45 and it's already 5:30. So yeah, it's been a while. So filming it and editing it. But I'm waiting 4 minutes, like I just showed you guys, for this ovulation test. Honestly, like, I think it might be positive because the last one was really strong, and towards the end, like, I know you're not supposed to like look at them after the 5 minutes, but you know, a lot of people do, and my doctor did too. So there must not be that much change in them, maybe like over like a month or so, but maybe like a couple days. So I'm pretty curious as to see if this one will be positive or not. I did decide to test twice today. Like I said, I'm testing twice every day now until positive, obviously. And so I even debated doing it 3 times a day so I don't miss it. But, you know, but anyways, that was really weird. The Xbox just turned on and I'm sitting on the bed all the way over here. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can finish editing this real quick. It's not gonna take me very long, so hopefully I can finish it within the next 2.5 minutes. Okay, so the timer just went off. Literally perfect timing. I had just finished editing it, so now I just need to rewatch it and make sure it's all perfect. But it's been 4 minutes. I set my timer for 4 minutes instead of 3, because you're not supposed to read it after 5, so I'm giving it 4 minutes, like 1 minute to like dry, and maybe get a little darker. So pathetic sometimes, but I'm gonna set you guys down so I can look at it. I don't have you guys on a tripod right now, so. Okay, so definitely darker than this afternoon. In my opinion, I think it might be tomorrow. I have seen this before. Like it says cycle day NA. Literally, I just showed you guys this like 4 hours ago. So very, very like almost dark. So like you guys see something completely different, but I swear I'm not going crazy. So I'm gonna take one at probably 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight whenever we get home from the gym. Probably be like almost close to 11, but yeah, I'll take a picture and see if it is positive. And obviously it could be tomorrow. My temperature could dip more tonight, but I'm gonna tape this on there. And yeah, so that's for now. I'm gonna go finish editing this TikTok. You guys have probably already seen it. Like this video is going to be like uploaded very much later into the month, so you guys have probably already seen it, so go check it out if you have not. I will link my TikTok down below, so I will see you guys either tonight or tomorrow. Okay, so today is cycle day. I always do this. Cycle day 14. So on Clomid, you're supposed to ovulate between cycle day 14 and I think 21, but most of the time it's 7 to 10 days after your last pill. So cycle day 14 to cycle day 17. I did want to show you guys this real quick. So I took one last night at 10:45 and it was lighter than the ones that I had taken earlier in the day, and this morning my temperature is back up to 97.7. So I don't think today is the ovulation day, which is upsetting, obviously. But like I said, taking ovulation test, this one's at 10:45 p.m. last night, so I haven't even decided if I want to keep it on there. Well, I think I'm going to keep it on there because that'd be a waste to throw it away, but it kind of sucks though, because I really thought we were I was going to ovulate, so I'm going to show you guys these real quick. Okay, so you guys can like see here, like this is where I thought I got my false positive and it was darkening. And then this was yesterday. I thought it was going to darken. It kind of darkened up. There's a glare kind of. And then this was last night, which you guys can tell it's definitely lighter, but I did take it at 10:45. And then this morning my temperature was 97.7, which is the same as cycle day 12. So that is that. I am getting I'm starting to get a little bummed that I haven't ovulated yet. And the only reason is because, you know, I want to ovulate sooner rather than later, but you know, it's just so easy to lose hope. And so seeing that positive is like, you know, that this is working. So last month, like I want to say like 2 cycles ago, which I wanted to update you guys and let you guys know that my information did get cycled back into pre-mom. I don't know if it was like a glitch in the app last night or whatever the case may be, but I got it on cycle day 20 and it was very positive. Like that was 2 cycles ago, the cycle before I went to the doctor, or the cycle that I was in when I went to the doctor. And then last cycle was a trial for my doctor, which obviously did not ovulate, didn't work. I tested every single day. This one, ovulation is a little bit stronger, but still it's not what I would want it to be or expect it to be. But I am going to call my, oh shit, that scared me. I'm gonna call my doctor on cycle day 21 if I don't ovulate, so it's 7 days from now. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at it. It's negative again. I don't know what's up, but like it makes me so upset. I don't want to cry because like I still have 7 more days, but at the same time, like I don't know how much I can handle of it. And I know that people have like infertility for years, you know, and they deal with it, but like I don't know if I personally can do that. I've just been through so much that I just don't know. But I just get so discouraged. So I'm gonna test again today at 5:30 and see if I test positive then. And it's 12:45, so it's not like I tested way too early. I tested 15 minutes early because I want to take a shower. So just want something so bad. Like, you know what that feeling feels like, to want something so bad and like it's not even in your control. Like you can't control whether it happens or not. Okay, so I have you guys not on a tripod today. And I just took the test, so I have it on my phone. I'm gonna show you guys. We're on cycle day 15, still no positive. Last night at 5:30 p.m. this is what it looked like. Okay. It was really negative. Like I was kind of shocked. I haven't seen it that negative yet, and I thought it was getting darker, and now I'm really confused. So cycle day 15, my temperature was 97.5 this morning, and it was not a dip. So I'll show the chart again. I've been showing the chart every day. I'll continue to show it every day so you guys can kind of see it. And yeah, so I'm just gonna wait. I don't really have any updates for you guys, except for that maybe I'm on like a counter. But I'm just gonna go ahead and wait for it, and yeah, so yep. I don't get why it's like not as dark as it was before. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. You guys know that TikTok? Yeah. I don't know. So I'm gonna do it at 5:30, and I'm gonna try not to pee from between now and then. So it's like 4 hours I have to hold my pee, but I don't know if it's because my pee is super like diluted, which is not super diluted, but it's not as like strong as it's been in the past. So I don't know. So today's Friday, so if I don't get a positive ovulation test or a temperature dip by Sunday or Monday, I guess I'm gonna call the doctor and ask them what to do, because I feel like I should get it when I'm on Clomid. So I will update you guys tomorrow. Hi, come here. You bombarded me. Hello guys, so this is going to be the last part of like the ovulation progression video. Okay. So this is, I didn't film over the weekend, and so you're like, why are you done? We haven't gotten a positive. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about this weekend. The reason why I didn't film was that we were just busy, and I was taking a mental break from it all because it was really getting to me and time consuming, and I was really stressed out and just like not living in the moment. So I was still tracking my temperature, and I still took my basal body temperature, but I wasn't filming about it or doing anything like that. I was just being very like, you know, it takes 10 minutes to do an OPK. It takes 1 minute in the morning to do your temperature. So 11 minutes of my day was all that I allowed to consume my days. I didn't allow sometimes like hours to consume my life. So I'm going to talk about a couple of the days. I think the last day that I filmed was on Friday, which would be the 10th, which was ovulation day 15, which was not positive. So I will show you guys like little snippets of the test so you guys can kind of remember. To cycle day 15, and it was low, so make sure. It was low and I did not get a positive, and that was really hard for me because that was cycle day 15 and I knew I had until day 17 in order to kind of to get a positive. Sorry guys, like it's spaced out. So I was starting to stress out, and that is why I decided to stop being so obsessive over, because I was like, oh my god, I only have 2 days and I'm not gonna have a positive, like it's not gonna happen. And it consumed my mind like all day Friday. So starting Friday night to Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I did not let it consume my life. I just took the 11 minutes and that's it. And then I moved on, and I spent a lot of the days out in the sun and just in the pool, and I drove to the beach one day, and it was really nice to be able to get away from it all. So now we're going to talk about cycle day 16, 17, 18, and then today would be 19. 19, right? 19? Yeah, cycle day 19, and today's Tuesday, July 14th. So the last time you guys saw me was Friday, July 10th, which was cycle day 15, and it was negative. So we're gonna move to Saturday, which is July 11th, cycle day 16, and that was Saturday. And I did get a positive that day. So I don't know if it was like God finally was like, okay, she's gonna calm down, and you know, this is what was supposed to happen, and now she can, you know, it can be positive and she can go about her days. Because it did come out positive. Not in the morning. Well, in the morning it kind of did. So I have it on my papers, but I don't want you guys to see 17 or 18, even though it doesn't really matter because 16 was the big one. So you guys can kind of see that it was kind of positive, and then it was very positive at night, which was at 7:30. Obviously these are now a couple of days old, so they can alter a little bit. So I will also show you on pre-mom what it looked like in the moment. I'm actually going to go ahead and like show you guys right here. So on day 16, so you guys can see how positive that test was. So it might not look really positive like now, but it was very positive in the moment. Super excited. Me and Mauricio were super excited, but like I said, we were trying really hard to like not, I don't know why it's focusing like on my mouth and not my entire face. Okay, there we go. No, now it's back on my mouth, whatever. So we just went ahead and moved on to like, just moved on with our day. What the heck? So then, so I got my positive at 7:50 p.m. I'm sorry. And then on cycle day 17 in the morning, or not in the morning, in the afternoon, 2:40 p.m., I got a really negative one. And I was like, so did this another false positive or what? But Mauricio did point out to me that my pee was very diluted. Like it was almost white. Being in the sun all day, I was drinking lots of water. So I was very hydrated, and my pee was almost white. So I even wrote on my little notes here, and this is really smart to do, that I had diluted pee. And that works, like it's very helpful to know that, and to be aware that that is a possibility, because then at 7:32 p.m. I still had a positive. And I will show you guys what that looked like as well. It was high. So that is, now we're on cycle day 17. And in the morning or in the afternoon, early afternoon, it was very negative, but I did have really diluted pee. And also I tested still positive or high in the afternoon. So I think it was just my pee was too diluted, excuse me, to pick it up in the early afternoon. And then cycle day 18, which was yesterday, was negative, and it was not diluted pee, like it was not anything, but that is typical. This is what this one looked like. And this morning I had that skyrocketed temperature. Last night it was 97.4. This morning it was 98 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is escalating up. So with that being said, if it goes back down tomorrow, I'm gonna be like, what the freak? But for me, I think that we ovulated. I think that we did it, and I think it was because of me just taking a chill pill. So if I have any piece of advice for any of you guys watching this and going through this as well, is when you feel overwhelmed and the negative starts to overcome the positive, which is what happened with me, I would take a step back and just take the 11 minutes a day it takes and nothing else. You can't let what happens in those 11 minutes affect the rest of your day, because I was letting it affect my day personally. So my piece of advice is, I don't even know how many minutes there are in a day, but 11 minutes out of 24 hours, that's all you're allowed. I'm going to go ahead and end this series here. So I did ovulate. So the next thing that we will be talking about is 2-week wait symptoms, which that video will not be up until we know if we are pregnant or not. Bear with us. You probably won't know for another month or two. Obviously I want to be able to tell as many people as we can, like within the first 2 days, so I don't have to wait an entire month. But there's 2 people in this party. There's me and Mauricio, and if he wants to take a couple weeks to process it and celebrate it on our own, I will respect that. Or if Mauricio's like, oh, I want to call my mom, my sister, my uncle, my aunts, all that, then we'll do that. I mean, there is 2 people in this scenario, so being courteous to both sides of the party. But anyways, I will see you guys in our next video. Probably not going to be infertility oriented, so I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you guys are on Instagram, because I'm asking you guys different questions, different video ideas. So let me know down in those polls on Instagram, or comment down below, whatever you prefer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm sending baby dust to all of you. I love you guys so much. You're in my prayers, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.